Welcome back to Transcriber from Reddit. Today's topic comes from the subreddit exLutheran, posted by user Grumpy Pigeon. The post contains a title and a screenshot that is from the WELS Discussions Facebook page. The title reads, "I was lurking on WELS discussion and it has been interesting, but I admire this woman and her strength to share her story on leaving." The screenshot, like I said, is from a post that was put on one of the WELS discussions threads. The post reads as follows: "Keep in mind that any identifying information for the woman has been left out of this screenshot, but her story still needs to be told." She says, "I put my daughters in a WELS school when I saw my husband's alcohol abuse was going to likely end our marriage. Parentheses, I was raised Presbyterian, end parentheses. I wanted my daughters to have Bible every day. I wanted them to know they had a heavenly Father who loved them despite what was happening in their house. I had a great WELS pastor who took me in and gave my girls and me so much love and advice. It was the congregation that never accepted us. My daughter was number 1 in her graduation class and didn't get valedictorian because, quoting the principal, this congregation watched XX be raised in this church and they expect a full-life WELS member to be valedictorian. Insert rolling eyes emoji. My daughter just got straight A's at UC Berkeley and XX is stuck in a marriage with 2 kids and a cheating husband, who she met at the WELS school. It was the congregation that did it for me. That's why I left. Kudos to you, OP, for finding this gem and sharing it on the exLutheran subreddit. And kudos to you, mystery woman who posted this in the first place. I wish you all the best. Don't let the attitudes of this awful congregation keep you and your daughters away from achieving your true potential. You do not have to be WELS to be Christian. An attitude that is foreign to the WELS Discussions Facebook group. I wish only the best blessings for everyone involved here, except for the congregation. They sound like they deserve their own hell on earth." I do want to focus on some of the comments on this post in the subreddit. User Grandcatlix, spelled Grankatlix, says, "That whole thread is chock full of disgusting patriarchal bullshit. I'm surprised all the misogynists in there didn't turn on this woman, to be honest." Shortened to TBH. Some of the shit they say in there about women is absolutely heinous, and I would have been 0% shocked if the people started victim blaming her. User Ursat's Air responded to Grandcatlix's comment saying, quote, "She was never a real Christian," end quote. Likely paraphrasing most of the comments to this poor woman's post on the WELS Discussions Facebook group. WELS Survivor responds to Grandcatlix's comment also, saying, "The second I saw that Joe responded, I was sure it would be to reprimand her. I was surprised when he was sympathetic. Though, of course, we still got to see the shitty, quote, everyone but us is wrong, end quote, WELS bullshit when he said he thought everyone in heaven would be Lutheran." Grandcatlix responds to WELS Survivor saying, "OMG, I just went back to read that whole thread. He started out okay, but by the end I hated him. So par for the course for those people. I'm rooting for that woman, but I'm sure she'll get kicked out of the group as soon as the right men notice how non-WELS she is." WELS Survivor then makes a separate comment saying, "I found her comment to be one of the few there that wasn't excuse-making. So many people want to blame the fact that people don't want to have 14 kids, or blame women for wanting more out of life than just being moms. Or, of course, blaming people for sending their kids to the evil public schools, as if so many of the most bitter ex-Lutherans weren't sent to Lutheran schools for most of their educations. Typical excuse-making from people who just can't fathom that people would read their books and just find them wrong." Unfortunately, I cannot disagree with any of their statements because they are all too common in WELS. People will be the first to mention how much of a duty you have to your congregation and to pop out your own kids to become the congregation's future members. But then you mention to them that there is more to life than just having kids and being stuck where you're at, and then all of a sudden you're the evil person and you're the wrong person, and how dare you be your own individual. I can confirm through personal experience that people at church will ignore you if you're intentionally single, or if you're a mother who has 4 kids with her and no father present. Guys will get all the help they need regardless if they have families or not. But women, regardless if you have kids or not, you're just another person to give handouts when offering comes time. Add to that how much you know as a woman that your opinion does not matter to the congregation at large, and it's little wonder why people are dropping out of the WELS. I can only hope and pray that this continues. That concludes today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.
But some of the shepherds have pastured themselves on their sheep. So he has come out against them and scattered his people of faith. But there still is one faith, one hope,